hand over the floor, none other than our table topic master, Toastmaster Yue Qing.
Good evening everyone and welcome to the table topic session. My name is Yue Qing and I will be your table topic master for tonight. As you can see from the theme, the greatest gift. And people often said that love is the greatest gift. So I decided to decorate this board with origami love. Just like any other table topic session, each speaker is given a chance to pick any number from 1 to 10. But let's do it differently this time. I've decided to make 10 origami love and each speaker is given a chance to pick any love from them. And inside is where the topic is. Speaker is given 2 minutes to present their speech. At 1 minute, the green light will be turned on. At 1 minute, the green light will be turned on. And 1 minute and 30 seconds, the yellow light will be turned on. And at 2 minutes, the red light will be turned on, means you should stop. But if let's say you wish to continue, don't worry, because at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, the bell will ring. Since the theme for today is the greatest gift, I decided to make this origami bookmark as a gift to those who present today. So without further ado, may I have my first volunteer? Yes. Sini, what's the biggest mistake you ever made to your parents? What is the biggest mistake you ever made to your parents? Sini.
Good evening, everyone. I hope that everyone here came to come to Toastmaster Club, Toastmaster meeting every week just to have something you are very gratitude about. But so the question that I got from the table topic master is that my greatest mistake that I made for my parents is that I would personally feel that maybe I had a relationship and then my parents like very angry about me, which I feel that is a very big mistake because we children think we have to be gratitude about our parents and what they did for us. But then because I had a relationship and they really rejected what I've done, but then I didn't regret for what the mistake I made, because that's how I learn things from. It's a progress that built me up, even though it's just a friendship, to be honest. But then progress is happiness, which makes me feel that it is something I'm happy about it. And because of this relationship, it made me into a better person. And I feel that even though parents rejected or scolded me for what I've done, I still feel sorry for them. But I know that as long as I know what I'm doing and I didn't do anything sorry for them, protect myself, everything will be fine. Thank you.
It's indeed true that forgiving yourself is very important as well. Forgiveness is not only to do for ourselves, but forgiveness is not to do for other people, but for ourselves to move on. So, may I have my second volunteer? James, what is your biggest secret that you can never tell your parents? What is your biggest secret that you can never tell your parents, James?
quite challenging. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is James. Today's my topic is about what is the secret that can never tell to my parents. For me, I think everyone does have a secret inside deep in our heart. So for my secrets, it will be like maybe the parents, they tend to over control or overtake roles, which is take care of a child, something like that. So at the time, I still prefer silent because silent is gold. Just that time, I prefer to study when I was decided to study either Nottingham or other university. That time I still have no idea what to do or what course should I enroll in. But deep down in heart, I was planned to study for Japanese language, go for overseas and meet more new international friends. But it didn't work. So for me, I just go for plan B, which is to become a musician, something like that. But in the end, it doesn't work because parents will be, due to that traditional mind, they won't allow the son to go for musical path. So I go for plan C, which is mechanical, because mechanical, at first I really like or really enjoy the cars, like supercars, like Ferrari, something like that. So once I enroll the course, I will slowly, pace by pace, to follow. And that's my secret. So even though my plan A, plan B didn't work, I would like to express my gratitude towards my parents, as parents are my great leaders or great advisors to teach us the life. Thank you.
I do feel the same way too. At times we feel that dreams and reality doesn't really come along. But what makes dreams into reality is yourself to choose to pursue your passion. So may I have my third volunteer? Yes. Ying, what's the best thing you ever did for Father's Day? What's the best thing you ever did for Father's Day? Ying.
What was the best thing I did for Father's Day? So normally during Father's Day, as usual, I'll be at home with my father and I spend time with him. Like having breakfast together and then go out to the garden and do some household chores, and then basically I will spend the whole day with him, so that, because I think that quality time is something which all of us can give our loved ones, and it cannot be measured. Each of us only have 24 hours a day, and giving time is one of the best things you can do for wedding. And one thing about my father is that although I might think he's just a normal father, but there's something special about him. Is that he always says a lot of random things at the randomest times ever, and sometimes it can be funny and not funny at all, but it just makes me laugh, and that's the thing that I like the most. And also giving my laughter to him is probably the best thing I could share with him. Thank you.
Just like Ethan, I actually went through the Googles and actually asked what is the greatest gift. And true enough, it's time. The greatest gift you can give is time to spend with your family. So as you realize, the greatest gift of my topic today is most on Parents' Day, because Parents' Day is coming this Sunday. So yes, if you do realize Parents' Day is 23rd of July. Yeah.
The more you know.
May I have my fourth volunteer? May I have the guest?
Behind. We have enough time, don't worry.
Yeah.
We have enough time.
Yeah. We have enough time. Nick, begin your speech with "I'm sorry, Mom and Dad." Begin your speech with "I'm sorry, Mom and Dad." Nick. Yeah, begin your speech with.
Okay, good evening everyone. Okay, so as what Ethan and the rest have mentioned, parents is the greatest gift to all of us, and I really appreciate them. I really appreciate for them to be always here with me. Okay, and okay, if I want to say I'm really sorry to my mom and dad, is the one thing is that sometimes it's really hard for me to make time for them, as my busy schedules in the university, and also sometimes even when I go back to my hometown every week, I also have to conduct classes on Saturday and Sunday for my students as well. And those were the times where I couldn't spend enough time with them. I really want to say sorry to them. And there are times that I hope that now if I've already laid off so many things, and now I wish to actually make time for my parents, probably like go like take them for, let's say, just a simple dinner together. It's been a long time that we never had dinner together, and I'm also sorry for that. And I really want to make up for all the time that I've already missed. All this time when I was younger, especially when I was a kid. My mom and dad, they will always be with me. We always go to the park together, and as I progress to the university, I can see so many different changes. And the one thing that I really want to say sorry is this. So I really hope that I always get to spend my time these days. That's why I said I've already laid off so many things, and this is my only opportunity. I want to tell them that how much I really love them. Even during Mother's Day and Father's Day, I couldn't really spend much time with them because I was in the university, and I really feel so bad about it. And that's the reason why next year onwards, when I've already graduated, I really want to make up to them by saying that I really love them so much, and they are my greatest gift that I can ever say. And I would like to express my gratitude to both of my dad. My dad actually is my stepfather, but I consider him as my dad. He's been with me for like 18 years already. And of course, my mom, who's always been with me since the day I was born. So once again, I express my gratitude and thank you to my parents as well.
Yes, and timer do we have? For one more, right? Or one more. One more, okay. The girl with that shirt. Okay, Shu Yan. My unforgettable family trip. My unforgettable family trip, Shu Yan.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Good evening. I would like to share about my unforgettable trip with my family. And to say trip is not really a trip because we never really travel together as a family. So I would like to say the unforgettable trip with my family is a trip to the cinema. And then we watch. I remember that's the only movie, the first movie I ever watched. It's like the best movie ever with my family, which is a Hong Kong family called Himalaya Sing. It's like a funny movie, and it also show about the love, through the movie. And I remember my parents were sitting at the side of me. And for a moment I'm really thankful that because my dad is a person that he lack of patience, so he would really sit beside me, really watch a long movie with us. That is like my most happy thing lah. And yeah. Sorry.
That's the end of our table topic session. Give another round of applause to those who. Without further ado, I will pass to Yi Jie.